congratulations on this very prestigious award. How does it feel, having this? And, what were your feelings when you found out that you're receiving something like this?
I was shocked and thrilled all at the same time. I wasn't expecting it at all. So it felt great, actually, but very overwhelming at the immediate onset.
Now, of course, I wasn't there. Usually I'm there for this type of, celebration. When did you find out about it? How did they present this to you?
Well, it happened during my class, but first I was detained, so I was asked to go to the office. And so that was sort of unusual, I guess you could say. And then I was getting frustrated because the class had already started and I wanted to get down to teach my class. So my principal was using not very good excuses to keep me up there. So I was getting even more frustrated trying to figure out why he was asking me these ridiculous things that we didn't really need to deal with at that particular moment. So then when I came downstairs, I was like rushing to get into the room, and then there was all these people and cameras and stuff.
Incredible. Growing up for myself, I've always been in the band. I always loved music. From when I was 8 years old to 18, I was always in the band. I learned to play the trombone, baritone, and trumpet, and I always felt like doing that kind of stuff helped me in the careers that I've been involved with. For you, though, what is it like being a music teacher? Why did you decide to be a music teacher? And when you watch the kids, you must get an enjoyment in seeing them learning and performing and just loving music in general.
Well, your first question was why I got involved, and I would say it was probably just my own experiences that I had. I was fortunate to have elementary music, I think, starting in grade 7, so that was sort of sparked my interest. It was a lot of fun. It was different from the regular, adding and subtracting, regular math classes. In high school, I think it was I had a few different teachers, music teachers in high school, but it was probably one in particular, Karen Wilson, that just, stood out. She had some unique things that she would have us do, so she'd create some neat assignments and just expose us to some interesting musicians, and different experiences. And then from there, just, I continued to study music at university and, had awesome times at band camp, and met some great people and had some great experiences. And then with my students, it's not really a job. We're just having fun playing. And it's really neat, though, when the students finally accomplish something, whether it be that they're able to play a particular song or that they don't sound like a traffic jam if they're beginning class anymore. It's really neat when they actually realize how good they actually sound. We recently did some music festivals, I guess it was last week or 2 weeks ago, and it was neat just having them receive the information from the adjudicators. And so it's not just us telling them, it's someone else telling them some great things, which is lots of fun.
It sounds like it. And I'm actually envious of them because, like I said, I really enjoyed being in the band. You do other projects, too. You're in charge of other things also, aren't you, that involve music?
Yes. Within our school board, I try to work with our family of schools in the elementary panel, trying to provide some music instruction for them because we don't currently have a lot of music instruction in the elementary panel. But beyond that, provincially, I'm part of the Ontario Music Educators Association, and that's a body that lobbies the government to advocate for music in the schools and looking at ensuring that there's time allocated during the school day, that there's qualified music teachers providing programs. And then we also, I've co-chaired and chaired some conferences for music teachers in Ontario, developed curriculum, created lessons, and then just provided some workshops for teachers around the province.
It's really important, MusiCounts doing what they're doing, providing instruments for students. For the last couple of years when I've talked to music teachers and, looked into this, there have been a lot of times you've been hearing about schools having to cut back, and sometimes the music classes are cut back. I want to get your thoughts on that, and also, as a music teacher, what do you find that music does for these kids who are in these classes?
Well, I've been at 2 schools that were fortunate enough to have a Band-Aid grant, so I've seen firsthand having this equipment for the students. It's great for them, and not just for the current students, but we purchase quality instruments so they'll last for years to come. So it gives them sort of, I can't think of what the word I'm looking for. They really appreciate having these instruments and knowing where they're coming from. It sort of makes it even more special for them. When it comes to cuts in the program, it's hard. Like, we have to fundraise a lot. I think the biggest benefit to the students is it really doesn't matter what their background is, where they come from, what their experiences are. They all just work together as a team with one common goal, and that's creating some great music. The students develop perseverance, dedication, all of those great things, all those 21st century soft skills that the industry is looking for nowadays. We do it just naturally in music, and if you can play an instrument, you've already shown that you're dedicated, that you can persevere. And it's just a lot of fun. Like, the kids are working together as a team. They may not have known some of the students that they're playing in a band with prior to coming into that band, and it doesn't even matter that they're in the same grade or not. They just work together on that common goal of learning music and having fun.
Well, it's going to be your weekend. You are going to be walking, if I'm correct, you're going to be walking the red carpet at the Juno Awards. How does that feel? You're going to be getting all this attention, rubbing shoulders with nominees and winners and some of the biggest artists in Canada.
It's amazing, actually. I might not have set in just yet. Might not set in until it actually occurs. But no, it's a neat thing to be able to experience, and that. Yeah, I'm quite fortunate, actually.
Well, I'm going to be on the red carpet, so I am looking forward to meeting you in person and us doing an interview together. I want to say congratulations. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing. And, just keep doing it, because me personally, I think it's so important for kids to be in bands, music, and like you said, it does bring people together, and that's what music is all about. Congratulations, and thank you for what you do.
Oh, thank you.